Hi, I'm Mr. Heichel. I'm here with Miss Green. We're going to be bringing you a small science demo show to teach you scientific method. Hopefully this is a weekly series that we can continue through the year. Next week we're going to have Miss Hupp, the other chemistry teacher here at La Vega High School. She's going to be teaching you about chemical and physical properties. So be sure you stay tuned. Your assignment for today is essentially watch the demo, listen to the demo, and write down at least a half page of what you observe, what you see, and any questions you may have for myself or Miss Hupp. So without further ado, we're going to get started. So, Miss Green, on this table I have a bottle. It's just got blue water in it because the kids like to see the water change colors. It has 3 holes in it. And covering up those holes is a piece of electrical tape. So I'm going to ask you to make a hypothesis based on what you think is going to happen when I pull the tape off of the top hole.
I would guess that water would come out.
Okay, water's going to come out of the hole would be her hypothesis. So as we progress in science, we're going to learn that
Is it still going?
Yeah.
The screen turned black.
That's fine.
Okay.
So we're going to learn that our hypothesis can change based on our observations of the world around us. So to relate that to today's crisis is we learn more about the coronavirus every day as science figures out more about it. You know, it used to be not spread from human to human, and then it spread from human to human, and now it may be spread by air particles that are left residual in the air for 15 to 20 minutes. So a hypothesis can always change, and there is no right or wrong answer in science as long as you can tell me why you are right or why you're wrong and what you're going to do to fix the wrong and make it right. So I'm going to pull the tape off the top hole, and then we're going to see if her hypothesis was correct or incorrect. So tape off the first hole. No water comes out. So her hypothesis was incorrect. So I'm going to cover up the hole. So based on what you've just seen, what is your hypothesis for what's going to happen when with the water as I expose the top 2 holes?
Well, since the water did not come out, I'm going to assume that water will not come out of
Okay,
the
so
top.
she's going to assume the same hypothesis and the water is going to stay inside the 2-liter bottle. So let's go ahead and take the tape off. So the tape is off the first hole, and then we're going to pull the tape down on the second hole. And we have water coming out the bottom hole, not the top hole. So she has just learned a little bit more about the principles of water and what this is trying to teach her. So I'm going to ask her to make a third hypothesis based on what's going to happen when I pull the tape off all 3 holes.
That's a good question, Mr. Heichel. I'm gonna say water's gonna come out. I think water will come out of the bottom hole.
Just the bottom hole?
Just the bottom hole.
Okay, so her hypothesis is actually getting more detailed as she learns a little bit more as well. So let's go ahead and pull the water off of all 3 holes. And you can see there's water coming out the bottom 2 holes, but not the top hole. But then I'm going to ask you to throw a kink in your hypothesis, and I'm going to pick the bottle up, and I'm going to turn it completely upside down. And now there is no water coming out any holes. So, just to prove that there are 3 holes.
Okay. What am I doing?
You
now?
need a hypothesis.
Okay.
So, that's the basis of the scientific method. Again, you need to write a half page over what you observed, what you saw, any questions you may have. And if you want to try to Google and tell us the principles that are at work here, you're more than welcome to. So see you next week. Thank you.